That is the million-dollar question, my good sir. After everything that just happened, I don't know.
You alright? Are you conscious? Are you okay?
I think we're the ones who aren't okay. As I come to, I see how worn out everyone is. Well, we lived, I guess.
What a dumb-looking face. Takuya, it's rude to speak to a girl like that.
Yeah, you tell him, Monshiro.
Takuya. Aki. Kazuya.
Yeah, I suppose it's about time for us to go back to those names.
What do you mean?
Haven't figured it out.
We're not back. Wait. But if we're... I mean, yeah, the colors are gone, but, like... Guys, we're still, like, awesome looking, which I'm okay with, but, like, we're awesome looking? I don't think we were this awesome looking when we left. Takuya gestures for me to look around the room. Oh. There's a kettle about to boil. The throne's master has disappeared, and all that remains is the kaleidoscope emitting its brilliant light.
The kaleidoscope.
With the last shard inside, it's finished. The light has been getting stronger for a while now.
Even as they speak, it continues to grow in intensity. As it does, a mysterious presence seems to grow closer and closer. This is unmistakably the same place we've been this whole time. But something is rapidly approaching us. Or maybe we're approaching it. An overwhelming sense of familiarity. Yes. This is the world. The world we came from. Hi guys. Are we good? Monchiro's the only one that looks a little nervous about this. Hopefully it's just nerves and not... I can't go back with you guys. I'm still in a coma. The moment I realize what it is, everything in the space besides us vanishes. There is no wind and no sound. Everything is shrouded in white.
Can we really go back to this?
What? But we haven't made our wish yet.
I think we're getting closer, though.
No one explained this to us. We simply know by instinct that we are about to return to our own world.
What's wrong, Kazuya?
I just noticed all our accessories are pure white now.
Will I be able to return? You'll be fine. I'm taking you with me one way or another. But I bet Mom and Dad'll be shocked. You're gonna wake up from your coma in the hospital. The hospital.
You ought to be worried about us. We don't have a clue what's gonna happen.
We'll get through. Just wing it.
How lax of you. Once a meathead, always a meathead.
You're gonna pick a fight with me even now.
Come on, don't fight. It'll be okay. Hey, can we hold hands?
Hold hands?
Yeah, that way we won't get lost along the way.
Yeah, good call.
Here.
I take his hand, reassured by his warmth. Let's go back to our world. Everyone hold on. The light grows stronger. Even with my eyes open, I can no longer see anything. There is no more mystery, no more worry. Though I can't see, I'm here with everyone. Well, almost everyone. Our joined hands twist and change form, becoming a ribbon of light connecting our hearts. Each time we're about to get lost, the light binding our hearts draws us back together. That is the bond we share. It's precisely because we can't see it that we know it's there.
I know. There's the way out.
Whatever footing we had beneath us, it vanishes and we float up into the air. Floating. Floating. Not falling this time. A strange sensation, as if we've become butterflies dancing through the air. For a moment I feel as if I'm drowning, but I immediately shake it off. We'll never be led astray again. We'll never hesitate. We will live on. I look up and see our way out, the surface of the water glittering brightly. We step into the emptiness and leap. We reach out with everything we have. And then... my fingers pierce the water surface. I see the sun, our hope. Butterfly's wish! We made it to the epilogue! Was it that easy? Okay, that looks like a hospital ceiling. I slowly open my eyes. The first thing I see is a white ceiling. Ah, we have our name back, guys!
Where?
I mumble to myself, but there doesn't seem to be anyone nearby. When I hear no response, I look around awkwardly. I'm in the sky. Outside the window is a blue sky. The sun shines down brightly, reflecting off the trees and greenery in the distance.
I'm really back. This is the world of the living. I'm home.
The nurse realizes I've awoken and calls my family. After a tearful reunion, we start to talk, and I remember everything that has happened until now. Hooray! They better have brought me Koro. Koro! This summer day marks the 10th anniversary of Natsu's death. Of course it does. Because, you know, why don't you just stick the dagger and twist it a little more in my heart? It wasn't sad enough. I had gone to the lake with Takuya and Aki. Oh, that's... So we went there for the anniversary. Oh, gosh. And then we died ourselves. Great. Well, we didn't die. We got into an accident that resulted in us being in a coma. Natsu's body still hasn't been found beneath the surface of the water. 10 years. We were there to mourn him. We rode the bus on a path that followed the shore. But along the way it flipped on its side and we were thrown into the lake. The lake. The lake. Is it because of the lake? Was there something in the water? Fortunately, we were rescued, but all of us were comatose. Where are Takuya and Aki? I return to my senses and ask for my friends. My father makes a pained face. But at that instant, a nurse comes running into the room. The others are in the same hospital, and they've just woken up. Yay! Even Kazuya, asleep for 10 years, finally awoke. Nobody questioned this.
We all made it back.
The adults are overjoyed at such a miracle. Only we know the truth. So you guys kept your memories from there. I was wondering if you would. That this merely marked the end of the long expedition that started on that summer day 10 years ago. Here we go. Alright, now I gotta get used to the names. Like, full names. I guess because we're growing up now, so we don't just call them by their first name. Are we gonna see them in their normal clothes? That'd be exciting. Wheeze and pant. Takuya, come on now.
Hey, are we there yet? Not yet, just a little further.
You're really sweating, Takuya. Do you want to take a quick rest?
Nah. If we rest in the middle of the trip, it'll just make us even more tired.
The hum of the cicadas is deafening. We continue our walk through the withering heat. You've really got no stamina at all. Those muscles just for show?
Shut up! You'd feel the same way if you were as big as me.
I don't know about that. No wonder he's exhausted. He's carrying his brother around. Dude, you are a grown-ass man. Get off your brother's back. And why are you wearing a hood in this heat? I know you got used to it, but still, golly. Our hair's finally long enough to wear Mom's ribbon. Adorable. Adorable. Takia looks up at Kazuya, who he's carrying on his back.
Well, we're going the right way. Yeah, according to the map, it's this way.
I also just realized that now he looks like himself. He's got the dark brown, black hair. Okay. Craziness. So weird.
You keep saying that, but I don't see a damn thing, and this path is getting steeper. Then maybe it's that way? What do you mean, maybe? Do you even know how to read a map? Yes. You had to think about that for a while, don't you think?
Takia gives the boy on his back a shake, raising his voice as he does. Kazuya merely frowns, spinning his map around. Hey, we've got plenty of time. Let's take it slow. If you've got a problem with it, how about you take on navigator duty?
Because I've got some extra baggage. In case you hadn't noticed, I would have done so from the get-go otherwise.
But you can't use his wheelchair on a path like this. Oh no! Is our boy wheelchair bound? I guess that would make sense. I could see that. Aw, so he's carrying. Oh man! Takuya! Such a good big brother. You've been out for 10 years, so I guess it makes sense that you'd have trouble moving. That's true. He hasn't used those muscles in a while. It's probably going to take quite some time. Lots of physical therapy.
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, not bad. Yo, what about the guy lugging his butt around? I'm the one who isn't okay.
A man getting jealous? Not a great look for you. What else is new? It's been 1 year since we were discharged from the hospital. Whew, man, boy's still having, well, yeah, I mean, 10 years takes a toll on the body. Aki suggested that we go to mourn for the 10th anniversary of Natsu's passing. Though my father was worried, I left early in the morning and gathered at the terminal. I mean, understandable. Last time she went to go and observe the memorial, she ended up in an accident. What are the odds of that happening twice, right? After a long bus trip, we arrived at the camping grounds. But to arrive at the lake, we still have to trek through the forest. We didn't realize it when we were exploring the area as kids, but according to the map, it's actually really far away. How much longer do we have to walk? We take the trip one step at a time, making our way through the overgrown foliage. Before long... Oh! Before our very eyes, the lake appears. The house is gone? What? Or did the trees just get so big that we can't... No, the house is gone, right? It glitters with the light of the sun. In the middle of this beautiful body of water is a small islet. The thick verdure all around makes it seem like something out of a painting. We're here at last! This is the place. The manor. Or what's left of it, I guess.
The manor is torn down.
Torn down.
Looks like it. There's nothing there. It's just an island.
Overcome with strange emotions, all of us are silent. We fought, cried, and survived. The first one of us to speak is Takuya.
The island looks so small from here. that manor felt like it was so much bigger.
But that manor was big. Way bigger than the ruins from when we were kids.
We searched and searched, but there was no way out. No matter how long we walked, there was no end to it.
But it's so small when you look at it from outside.
Let me down. Huh? You good to stand? I'll be fine for a little.
Grasping his brother's shoulder, Kazuya slides off of his back. The four of us line up and look at the island. Ah, we brought lilies. Good on us.
When did they tear the manor down?
Pretty sure it was right after the accident.
Huh? How'd you know that, Aki?
I heard about it from my mom. She's one of the directors of the local community association. Gets the hookup when it comes to info. We hear about stuff like that whether we ask or not.
So, why did it happen?
I guess this lake has always been prone to weird accidents. The locals think it's haunted. Nobody really goes near it, but we got into the accident when we visited the campgrounds. And so they tore the whole manor down so other kids wouldn't get hurt in the future.
I see. It makes sense. If the ruins were still there, you'd be tempted to go and look.
Yeah.
We reminisce about the fantastical, beautiful manor that we felt so drawn to as children. There could have been lots of people wanting to visit that decaying place, like butterflies drawn to a flower. And then they...
We should go.
Oh, yeah.
I crouch down and drop a flower on the surface of the clear water.
Natsu, we've come to visit. Will you accept this flower?
The morning flower drifts slowly in the gentle breeze.
His body had been missing for a long time, but on the day we woke up, it had floated up to the surface. What? But it would have been bones, right? Like, what would have been left? 10 years later, under the water. I mean, it is a fantastical place. I heard from a woman that was supposed to be related to Natsu's grandmother. They were finally able to place something in his grave. But I still haven't gone to visit. Natsu's soul passed on while we were in that manor. I thought it would be best to come to the lake in order to mourn. Natsu. I closed my eyes, thinking back on it all. Even when we were little, he was such a kind person. He gave me courage. He was my first love. Even now, I still find myself wondering occasionally what life would be like if our destinies had been just a little bit different. He might be alive and standing next to me. There could have been a totally different future.
I guess I'll just have to play the other routes to find out what those futures would be. Possibilities flood my mind, but vanish quickly.
Another future. All of us are living in the present. Of all the countless possibilities out there, we are in the present. If there's a future that lies beyond, we have to face it and keep moving forward. We're moving on, Natsu. We'll take the courage you gave us and we won't stop moving forward.
I stand up and put my hands together. The others were all already doing the same. We open our eyes. We have no words for one another. We look out to the island once more. A manor on top of a lake. A manor that no longer exists.
What was that place, anyway? Aki, did your mother say anything about it?
I looked to his response. I don't know that much.
I looked it up a bit. Mostly just rumors and hearsay, though.
I want to know. Tell me. Takia looks at something in the distance and then starts to speak.
It used to belong to some rich merchant. I guess it'd be more accurate to call it his summer home. He'd invite people to stay, guests from foreign countries and stuff.
A rich merchant.
I guess it could have been his family. But anyways, the guy that lived here was a weird one.
Did he have 2 moles?
He locked himself in his room, researching something strange.
And what was that?
How to bring the dead back to life.
Bring the dead back to life? That sounds like...
Familiar, right? We came back from being between life and death. So anyways, his research didn't go well, and he ended up committing suicide right here in this lake. Ever since then, a bunch of weird incidents have taken place here.
Oh, so that's how the rumors of the place being haunted got started. I guess if you put it that way, all that stuff that happened to us was that guy's fault.
Well, you're not wrong, but there's no way to prove it.
Connecting the world of the living and the dead.
What if he succeeded, though? We gaze out at the vast lake. The clear waters are like a gigantic mirror reflecting the bright blue sky. Whether we look up or down, we see nothing but blue skies. It looks as though the whole world is just caught in between. Oh! There are small ripples forming on the lake's surface as a refreshing breeze makes my violet ribbon flutter. The gentle wind turns our faces towards the sky. The sky stretches onwards as far as we can see. The past and the future go on and on endlessly, just like our own pasts, which can never be erased. All souls have a past through which their lives must flutter. We think upon those souls, as those of us gathered here in life resolve to start our own lives once again. I'll face the future and continue to walk, until the day my wings of life fall away.
Wait, come back! What was that? Wait, you can't wait! I'm sorry, what? What was that? That girl was definitely Usagi. That girl was definitely Usagi. Was the boy behind her Hikage? I can't believe this game had the actual audacity to have like such a touching send-off and then like, oh, here's a picture. You can't like look at it forever. We gotta move on to the credits. Excuse you? So, a rich merchant used to live there, and then was researching how to bring the dead back to life. He might have actually done it. And he had to kill himself in order to go to the place between life and death? But it can't be because I'm like, Hokage is so cold toward Usagi. Unless he's forgotten why he's there? He might have gone mad. I was like, I want to destroy the world now. I have got so many questions. I am definitely going to look at that picture again. Please tell me that is in my gallery somewhere so I can look at it a bit more closely. Game? That was so rude. I mean, we had a happy-ish ending, considering, like, the tearful farewell to our friend. I can't believe his... Okay, I got an achievement. The Manor's dream. I can't believe Natsu's freaking body floated up after 10 years. Like, what the actual heck? Okay, come on now. You've got to... Will it be under Hokage? It is. It is. It is him! It is him! Crimson Lily. That's what Benny Yuri means. He's holding a red lily. Hokage also means Scarlet Shadow. Like, she must have died young, but he's... Although, time... I don't understand. Like, she still looks like a young girl. Right? But... Like, Monshiro and... I guess... Okay, I gotta start using their real names. Kazuya and Natsu died as... Well, Natsu died as a kid. Kazuya went in a coma as a kid. But they aged at the rate they should have. But she has not aged. And this is an old-ass photograph. And, like, he... How does he... So does he actually look similar to the way he looked when he was alive? Which just also happens to look like our friend? Because that's strange coinky-dinkiness happening. But he's also like, he's a kid here, but he's grown, I think. I have so many questions. Photo in the debris. I like that it tells you. So really, you tore down the manor and just left like this creepy ass photo there that's definitely not haunted? Good job, everybody. Good job. Alright. If I look at the flowchart, I'm curious. Like, where did we go? Okay, so we took like a... So we went down this branch, and then we went over here. We ignored this. Ignored whatever this is. We went over here. Ooh, Summer Camp 4 is unlocked now. That's nice. There's a branch in Chapter 6. Then we went over here. There's a branch in Chapter 7. Ah, okay. I was like, what ending did I get? Okay, so I got Epilogue 2 that led to the best ending. But I can't actually... Okay. In the Forest Day. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Okay. Well, delightful. Guys, we did it. I'm a shell of myself, is what I am. Alright, well, we got our first ending, so yay us. This game is incredible. I'm gonna say it right now, like, this is vying to be one of my favorite visual novels I've ever played. We're only one route in. I mean, if the other routes and endings are as satisfying as that was, there's a good chance that this could, like, be up in my top 5 for sure. Might even dethrone Amnesia after all this time. I don't know. But I really enjoy that. It's not often the game makes me cry on the very first ending. And this game managed to do that. So that's pretty impressive, all in all, I must say. Alright guys, well with that, we have a couple more endings to do common route wise, so next time we're going to be going for something called the real world ending, and there's a intro. I should actually show the intro. Next time we start this up, before we do the real world ending, we'll watch the intro together. I didn't watch it when we started the game because I thought it would insert itself partway through the chapters, like after the prologue. It didn't, and it's a pretty good intro, so I'd like to show you guys it for sure. So next time, intro, jump into the real world ending, and we'll see what's going on with that. So hopefully, I'll see you guys there. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed our first run of this game. And until next time, I will see you later.